and the lace pantyhose. She's actually the longest working female designer in Paris, and she has worked with, well, there you go, some of those famous women in the world. And that is actually what prompted her to go from clothing to designing her own fragrance. And we'll tell you that story as well. What we're gonna do for you today is give you a phenomenal opportunity on one of the best EDPs or Eau de Parfums that we have offered from Vicky. We sold this at $60. Today it's holiday priced for just the few that can get it at $39, free shipping, and under $10 to bring this home. So this is all about love, Miss Vicky, right?
Yeah. Pour l'amour. The word pour l'amour means for love. And I want to tell everybody tonight, it's just before the holidays, that my advice, my mantra is live for love. Live for love every second of your life. Love yourself, love your friends, love your family. And this fragrance is so exciting because it's got something very special in it. For the first time in 25 years, I didn't put 2 aphrodisiacs in a fragrance on the bottom. I put 4.
Oh.
4, and there's 2 in the middle notes. So I've never done the 2 in the middle notes either. There's aphrodisiacs in the middle and 2 on the bottom. Never ever been done before, and it's working.
Okay, we're not responsible. I have to say that. We are not responsible for what happens when you're wearing this fragrance, right, Vicky?
Good things happening. Some of the people that work here are falling in love. I know, I heard about it.
The stories that we have heard, and some of them I cannot repeat on the air, but people are saying that this fragrance has definitely made them more attractive, and that's because of the 4 aphrodisiacs that are in here.
Yes, and one of the secret aphrodisiacs that's in here is in the middle. It's the bergamot fruit. And it's not an edible fruit. Bergamot is a fruit that you don't eat, but they use it mostly in men's fragrances. So when a man he's smelling all this excitement, but then he's smelling bergamot, and he's like, what that? I know that. I know. It's very, it's very warm. They know it, and then they go to you because what are you doing?
It's familiar, right?
Familiar, and then all of a sudden, they really are responding to the other aphrodisiacs. So the calling card is bergamot, and I've worked many years, and I love working on fragrances as much as I love designing clothes. I'm personally involved with choosing them. And when I got this one, that was it. I stopped wearing other perfume.
Wow, and that says a lot because you have a lot of beautiful fragrances.
I have 20.
Yeah.
But I stayed with this. I've been wearing it, and it's exclusive. You're the only people on planet Earth, the only people with pour l'amour, the only people. And with my mantra, every time you spray it, I want you to remember, pour l'amour, for love, live for love. Love is everything.
And unfortunately, what we have here today is all that exists in the world. You can't get this anywhere else. And when these are gone, these are gone. So not only are we giving you a huge customer pick fragrance, but we're taking it from $60, where we sold out the original quantity, to now the final small quantity that was ever made. And when it's gone, it's gone. But now not $60, it's $39. It's free shipping. It's under $10 on your charge card. And look at what people are saying. It's subtle, not overpowering. It smells fantastic. I found my new favorite. Well, if it is your new favorite, I've got to tell you, you should order a couple of these because you're not going to be able to get it. When it's gone, that is it. That's the thing. That's one of the things we love about it, because you will never smell it on someone else. You will never see yourself coming and going in this fragrance. In fact, the interesting thing is it smells uniquely different on every single person. So it's like your custom created fragrance, but it was also made, when you think about the world of fragrance, in very small batches. So it is a very limited fragrance. And so you will be one of the few people in the world who will be able to have the most aphrodisiacs that we've ever known of in a fragrance, right?
I know. And
leave it to Vicky.
I know, I love it. Well, I'm
leave
from
it
Paris.
to Miss Vicky.
I went to Paris, I lived my dream. I want you all to remember, live for love, live your dream. follow your dreams. I was very lucky to go to Paris as a 20-year-old with my best friend, Mia Fonsegrives, and she's a sculptress, by the way. Mia sculpted this for me.
Beautiful.
This is, she's making robots now. But we went to Paris and we became instant designers. We were instant success couturiers. And at the age of about 30, we met Coco Chanel. And Coco Chanel told me to make a fragrance. And I did with Elizabeth Taylor, who then backed us in our shop. And so we both made fragrances. And since 25 years now, I've been making perfume all by myself with the little vials. And of all of the years of perfume, that I said, finally, I'm going to do it. I'm going to try 4.
And you
I didn't
did.
think 3, 4, and it worked. I mean, people are loving this. People are loving this fragrance, absolutely. So when you wear it, tell your friends about it. Tell it's unique. You're the only person that has it. Very few people, a few thousand people in America will have it. We'll see what we do next year, but right now, this year, it's been exclusive, and everybody loves it. The reviews are amazing.
Well, and we only have about 1,500 of these left. Now, again, that's 1,500 period that exist in the world.
For the through the holidays.
Yeah, $60 was the price. We are now doing it for you at $39. It's on FlexPay for under $10. If you can use Express Automated Ordering, please do so. And I've got to say this to you as well. I know you can't smell fragrance across the screen, but what I can tell you is not only do you have our normal 30-day unconditional return policy, you have all of October, all of November, all of December, and all of January. And I'm going to say that again because we've extended our return policy until January 31st of next year. So if you're buying this and you're saying, will I like it, will I not like it, will the person who I'm giving it to, will they like it, will they not? You have no worries because you have until January 31st of next year to return this if they don't. But they're going to because it's uniquely different. You know, there are so many fragrances out there that smell like something else. This smells like nothing else.
Well, we haven't been making fragrances with so many aphrodisiacs. You know, in the aphrodisiac, what is it? It's something that makes you smell so, it pulls men to you. It pulls men. It's something about it. That's what Queen Victoria invented the idea. She was madly in love with Prince Albert, and she invented the idea with patchouli, which is in here. That's an aphrodisiac. And she invented the idea to spray her sheets. And she would spray her sheets and let them air, and then she would invite Prince, Albert, her madly in love with him, to bed. This is a great story in the fragrance world. And so women since then have learned about spraying their sheets, spraying their room, making the room before you go to sleep at night smell fantastic. And then you're happy. You go to your room and it doesn't smell the rest of the house. It smells like you, and your husband recognizes it and smells like you, and you become the scent.
And tell us about the notes again, Vicky.
Well, the top notes are fruits. And what is about in the fruits on the top notes, a fruit is to make you feel happy, warm, comfortable, and then there's a few soft notes in the white flowers in the center, and then we start with the aphrodisiacs, and then the bottom has the patchouli and the aphrodisiacs on the bottom. So we go from a fruit, which is warm, and calling and welcoming to bring you in. We got the bergamot, which men are going to go liking, and then on the bottom we have the other aphrodisiacs that absolutely excite everybody around you. This smell, it's got a personality. It has a personality.
It does.
Spray it in the air.
It's warm. It's hard to describe, honestly, because it is totally unlike anything you've ever tried before. They just gave me the word, though, with everybody on board, we have fewer than 1,000. That's between now and the
Christmas.
end. So
goodbye.
At $60, it was a customer pick. At $39, you have the chance to get it today with free shipping. And by the way, this is a 3.4 ounce size.
Yes.
So, this is a big size.
It's a wonderful, beautiful bottle. And I love it so much. I think about women who are getting married that think about wedding presents, think about your friends that you want to give a gift to at Christmas. Get it today at the great price and save it. Don't get one bottle. Get a couple of bottles for yourself. I don't know if we're carrying this next year. We have been carrying 21 Bonaparte, and that's now out. It's not alone here. This is alone at HSN. It's the only place where you can buy it. And when you go walking around, you go to a party at the holidays, you're going to be wearing Pour l'Amour, and you're going to be spreading my mantra live for love.
Well, and think about
Live
it. We
for
have
love.
we all have a girlfriend or several girlfriends who are going to be alone for the holidays, and they maybe are getting a little down over that. Give them this.
Yeah.
Start their new year with this, right?
Yeah, it's a sweet. And mom and your daughters, in family, it's a wonderful gift in the family. It's very French. It's very chic. We don't make fragrances in France by the bucket load. We are very concerned about our fragrances. It's one of the top industries in France. So this is extremely French. It doesn't smell like you're going to be jogging in it. It's not sporty for playing tennis or going to the golf course. It's a very sensitive, seductive European fragrance.
It's beautiful, and even the bottle. I mean, how gorgeous is this going to be
color
on your nightstand or on your vanity? I mean, wherever you want to put this. Yeah, that ombre, beautiful, like going from pink to like a darker, and even the top of it, just gorgeous.
Very chic.
With 1,000 of these ordered, we have about 700 people who can do this now. And again, the great thing is, even here at HSN at $60, fantastic value, because this is a fragrance. If it were anywhere else, it'd be well over $100 for a 3.4 ounce size. We're doing it now for $39. And you have that risk-free shopping until January 31st of next year. So if you're saying, gosh, it's hard to buy a fragrance over the television, I understand that, but you have not 30 days, but you have until January 31st of next year. If you're not more than thrilled with this.
I don't think many people have returned it.
Please, I know, but it makes everybody feel better.
I feel better.
Yeah, because they're afraid, they can't smell it. But trust me, it's inviting, and that's the whole thing about an aphrodisiac, right?
Yes. Well, I have no idea. All I know is that we have very few returns. It's one of the most popular, and here at HSN, the women are wearing it too. A lot of the hosts have been coming up to me and going, "Smell it! Thank you so much." And so I know you're going to love it. When I first wanted to sell fragrances on television, everybody said it's not going to work. You can't. How's someone going to smell it? And I said, let me talk about it. Let me explain it. Women trust me. I've been making clothes since they've been babies. I've made moms, grandmas, granddaughters, the whole family, all the way through. So most people know me for years and years, and I've always made couture, haute couture. Now, this fragrance is something that I'm making with the same love and the same passion that I've made haute couture. And I wanted to make it for everybody, and I wanted to put my heart and soul in here and explain pour l'amour, for love. Every time you look at that bottle, think about love and how every second you've got to be happy and how you have to love yourself. So remember, Vicky, loving yourself, living for love, and enjoying my French perfume.
And talk to us again about, you've had 2 aphrodisiacs in a fragrance before.
Never 4. Never 3.
She just skipped 3 and just went right to 4.
I just had a feeling. I wanted to be able to talk it. I never had made it because when fragrances I made before went straight into stores, no one got to meet me. I went to some stores, but I couldn't meet the whole country.
Of course.
Here I can talk it. I can explain to you who I am. I actually got explained to make fragrances in a very youthful girl by Coco Chanel when she told me that you're a fashion designer, it's not forever, but you create fragrances and they're forever and ever. And of course, her perfumes are selling since 1925. So a fragrance is something that it's eternal. It's who you are. I am this fragrance. Maybe some women will choose 2 or 3 in their lifetime, and I have 2. This is for me now. I've been wearing this. If you come past me, you're going to smell
absolutely
pour l'amour, for love. And so I want you to remember this, and when you spray yourself, think about it. Something bad happened, whatever, in your day, you spray yourself, you think, every second of my life is important, and I love myself, and I love life, and I want to live for love.
Absolutely. Okay, $60 was the price. It's now $39, so huge savings. We're also doing free shipping with this, and we're giving you the flex pay. So you get this home for $9 and change. You have until January 31st of next year to decide if it's for you or not. And you know what? They just told me with everyone on board, we have fewer than 400 remaining, and that's between now and
Christmas. That's it.
And we don't know. I mean, we have no idea when we will have any more. This is all that exists. Right here, we have them at HSN. And also, too, that 3.4 ounce size, that is a generous size.
When I first launched my fragrances, I was in '89. My bottle was selling for $315.
And what size is that?
3.4 ounce.
Okay, so $315.
Eau de Parfum.
In 89.
Yeah.
Or,
Well, I made, with my first order, I think I had 200 or 300 bottles in the store.
Sure.
And that was the inventory. So when you're cutting $200 and $300, but here we're in the thousands.
Yeah.
And modern times, we've managed to upgrade